Hey right guys, Just Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 2 of Elite Season 2. I've only just uploaded episode 1 onto YouTube, so I don't know your guys' kind of thoughts and opinions on the first episode, but I really enjoyed it. I think it set up a nice little mystery that's going to be going on for the rest of the season. As I mentioned in that episode, I'm not the biggest fan of Sam as a character just yet. I think he's really good in the premiere of Season 2, but just going from Season 1, he's one of the weak ones for me. So hopefully he can get me invested in his kind of disappearance, because obviously he's the one who's disappeared by the end of episode 1 it showed. So yeah, I'm excited, and I'm going to try and maybe get episode 3 up today, but 3 and 4 might be tomorrow. We'll wait and see kind of how I am on time. But yeah, if you enjoy it, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe, and if you want uncut reactions to this episode of Elite and the rest that'll be coming out for Season 2, then the link to the Patreon page will of course be down below, as well as Twitter, Instagram. I have a Discord if you want to join that, Twitch if you want to join in on the live streams. I should be doing a live stream later today as well. And yeah, let's do this. I don't see how this helps, but we'll see. If this is a way of like toughening up, but yeah, but where's the fun in being careful? Am I right? The best is sex. Use protection. Okay. Anything with this, is it not fairly obvious why he's gone missing? So is there more? There's going to be more to it, but like, because in my eyes it's just like they figured out who's investigating him and they got rid of him. Yeah, I knew he was going in the pool. Fair play though. Not now, Ander. I thought he was just going to walk in. I never liked the dad, so I'm not too heartbroken that, you know, he's in a wheelchair at the moment, not gonna lie. Guilty conscience. Not that he would ever feel guilty, but maybe it's more of a let's keep you silent. So is this the third new character, I guess?
Hola. Me siento contigo con una condición. Que no me cuente el final porque recién voy la mitad. Estás leyendo el segundo sexo. Bueno, yo soy más bien de practicarlo.
Of course, he's spoken to her for literally 20 seconds.
Mira, es que no sabía quién preguntárselo, como tú eres de su grupo de amigos. ¿Tú crees que a Guzman le molestará mucho si yo asisto? Tú vas a ir, ¿no?
Oh, Carla's done.
La tienes en el bote, chaval. De que alguno de vosotros debe saber lo que le ha ocurrido.
Straight, that's the greenest apple I've ever seen.
Ander, ¿qué haces hablando con ese? ¿Qué pasa, que no te quedó claro lo del otro día o qué?
Ahora no, Guzmán, ¿vale? No tengo tiempo para tus comeduras de tarro y tus movidas absurdas.
Movidas absurdas de puta madre.
Guzman's on a mad one, isn't it?
Siento mucho lo que le pasó a tu hermana. Pero déjate de historias. Déjate de misas y de comerte la cabeza, ¿vale? Que porque yo esté hablando con Samuel no te estoy traicionando ni a ti ni a la memoria de tu hermana. Los demás también tenemos una vida y tenemos problemas.
Tell him. GG, Ander.
Para que no esté Cristian, ¿quieres tomar algo conmigo?
Da igual. Aquí. Y ahora pulso el número del producto que quiero, ¿no? Es que no
What?
vas a creer que es la primera vez que uso una máquina.
The first time you use one of these? Okay, mad.
Escolar, ¿sabes? No sé que hace 4 años no estudias.
She's already going in, Jesus.
Ahí está. Ay, cariño, si te vas a meter todas esas calorías, por lo menos que sean algo que valga la pena. A ver, pues sí. 43.
43. She sounded super American then, for I love her. You have to love her. Like she's like Blair from Gossip Girl. You just love her. You just love her.
Empiezo a dudar que una persona que está tan jodida como tú sea lo mejor para él.
Oh, what, and her half brother is right for her. Don't know, Chief seems a bit
Podría dejar de
iff for me.
la cabeza solo un momento.
Yo te puedo ayudar en eso, lo sabes.
Oh, Guzman is not going to become a drug addict, please.
Querida, ¿te apetece tomar un café conmigo esta tarde?
Please.
Vale, perfecto. Me mandas la ubicación. Eres un encanto.
You're being played, surely you know that.
You bitch.
She's going full American.
¿En serio te enojaste por lo que dije de Cristian? Te lo juro, no lo hubiera dicho si en algún momento te hubieras
hubieras dignado mínimo decirme que se había convertido en alguien especial para ti.
Vale, que soy superficial, ¿no?
No me jodas. Llevo 3 fucking semanas enterrada en el pueblo de los abuelos de Guzman, intentando ayudarle y mantenerlo a flote.
Good for
Y aún
you,
así,
well done.
no he dejado de llamarte, de enviarte textos, de buscarte para saber cómo estás.
Yo, look at this place.
Lucrecia, bienvenida.
Places like this actually exist.
¿Quieres que te haga un pequeño tour? ¿O es una vulgarita?
No, we want a tour. We want a
¿Yo te he
tour.
dicho
Let's
champán
go.
rosado que viva la vulgarita?
Pues que viva. Vamos, vamos. Y fuera un pequeño jardín con una piscina. Bueno, 2 piscinas. Pero es que la otra es muy pequeña. Y por allá
Oh yeah,
la mía con
2 swimming pools.
No, con Imelda. Pero le he dicho, Imelda, tómate la tarde libre. Si estamos
Insane.
Qué maja, me encanta.
Hola, hola, ¿qué tal?
¿Qué haces aquí?
No hay fiesta sin nosotros.
He's trying to get closer to Carla. No, it's too late now.
Perdona un momentito, que yo te he visto a ti en la pista de baile, así dándolo todo, con el movimiento este de hombrito de... ¿Cómo era esto? ¿Todo aquí?
¡Guzmán, qué me quieres matar, coño! ¡Guzmán!
Ruining the house already.
Por Valerio.
Por cierto, me queda... ¿Cómo ya?
I'm gonna say nothing. He's wearing nothing.
Nada, vas de tu...
Fuck. Oh, that's wrong.
¿Ves?
Mad. Jesus. That's a good shot as well, dude. Cinematography is nice this season. It was nice last season, to be fair.
Voy, también. Esto es ahora mismo. ¿Qué le pasa a este tío?
Oh, this is gonna be awkward, him turning up. Yeah, we're all adults, let's bully the teenager. Because his brother is the one who did the crime as well.
Queda la familia de Guzmán, por Marina.
Ya. Y vais así vestidas por una mesa, ¿no?
He ain't buying it.
Ese maricón te sale
Es el hombre del ayudador.
Yeah, thank God. If he turns into his dad or some shit, well, he never could quite turn exactly into his dad, but I mean, becomes a boring character. If his whole season is him just working at the shop, imagine. I know it won't be, but... He's trying so hard with Carla.
Bien, si esto ya sacó Samuel. O sea, ¿qué quieres de mí? Venga, dímelo ya.
2002-2018.
A mí también se me han quedado clavadas esas fechas. No me las puedo sacar de ti. ¿Qué?
I'd kind of ship these two, to be fair, if there wasn't a hidden agenda between them. So I don't ship Carla with anyone else. I don't really ship him with anyone else.
¿Tienes alguien mejor? De comer y vamos a bailar.
¿Qué pasa? ¡Quiero bailar! ¡Ya, Guzmán!
¡Ven! Cuando te beso porque te beso y cuando no te beso porque no te beso.
Tengo una mosquita en la cabeza. Una mosca que no me deja estar tranquilo. Una mosca que estoy tratando de sacarme a...
Oh, you, my sister. It's fucking weird.
Por suerte, para tu buena suerte, tengo...
¿Me estás echando la culpa de tu drogadicción, idiota?
A ver. ¡Hostia, que han llegado estos!
These two are so going to hook up by the end of the season.
Hola, chicos, ¿cómo estáis?
¿Hablaron con mi hermana ya?
Con Lucrecia. Llámemelo.
¿Por qué?
Porque debería.
Okay. Get a bit more of their insight about it.
¿Pero cuánto ha bebido?
I don't like Guzman like this, not gonna lie.
Nada más le falta beberse
If the whole season is him acting like this, oh no.
Llevártelo, no.
Big no-no.
¿Quién se queda en la fiesta? ¿Te quedas en la fiesta? ¡Vamos, que se queda en la fiesta! Acá. ¿Tú te quedas en la
I'll give him
fiesta?
this episode and last episode if it goes into episode 3 and 4 or something. Great.
No, ¿a que seguimos la fiesta?
No, venga, vámonos, Guzmán. Tienes que dormir esa borracha.
Que estoy bien. ¿Queréis dejar de tratarme como si fuese gilipollas?
Because you are acting like an idiot, you.
¿Dónde no me veréis?
Vale, nadie sabe lo que es estar en tu lugar. Y nadie ha perdido una hermana.
Que sí, Ander, que sí. Pero ¿sabéis qué? Mi hermana no murió. ¡La mataron! A mi hermana la mataron.
And there's the murderer.
Puta cabeza, joder.
Nice. Nice.
Venga, otro. Que ya que le hemos pagado.
200 pavos por una botella me parece un moral.
No, es caro, nada más.
It's expensive, that. Fair enough. I love that. We're doing a character tier list after season 2, and we're going to see. I ship him, I'm not even going to lie. Is that bad of me? I think that's bad of me, but I just do.
¿Tuviste algo que ver con el asesinato de Marina?
Siquiera por eso. Por eso se empeña en acercarte a mí.
Mad. I
¿Tuviste
can't.
algo que ver con la muerte de Marina? ¿Tuviste algo que ver?
Oh god.
Sí. Tuve que ver. Demasiado.
Oh god, why would you...
Seguro que es eso lo que quieres hacer.
Yeah, let's take your hands off and let's... Just, yeah, that's... I mean, I can't blame him because the situation was kind of hot, but I mean... So now she knows... Now he knows she has something to do with her murder. But he's just going to sleep with her. GG. G to the G. I'm not even mad at the situation. I'm really not.
Chao, chicos.
Not sure how I feel about her.
Levanta.
Saying that, I'm not sure how I feel about any of the new characters just yet. But we've only had 2 episodes, so...
No os vayáis. Dormid conmigo aquí un rato, como antes, ¿os acordáis?
Pues claro, de cojones. ¿Por qué? Y si no hubiéramos dormido más veces juntos, Ander. Ya, pero
Great.
yo no había salido del armario y tú lo eras Vi. Vi, ¿te ha puesto Guzman alguna vez? ¿Qué dices? ¿Y a ti? ¿A mí? No, nada, nunca. Asco.
Yeah. Looking left and right. Eleanor, doubt.
¿Te he puesto yo alguna vez? Se agradece el calorcito.
I feel like these two are gonna kiss. Fuck.
No te pones cachonda. Y ya lo tonto.
What is going... How did this happen?
Tápate, cabrón. Joder, tápate tú también, coño. ¿Y qué hago? No soy de piedra. Aquí con Guzman.
What the fuck? What about Omar, dude? I mean, I guess they're not really
Demasiado creepy, ¿no?
together anymore.
Esto es una paja entre colegas.
Yeah, just friends joking. He's passed out. He will never know what happened next to him.
Hola, cariño.
Hola, buenas noches.
Oye, ¿aún estás aquí?
Sí, pero ya estoy, así que...
Oh.
lo he tenido que encerrar porque se estaba portando un poco mal. De hecho,
What?
ha roto las... Cariño, ¿por qué no me preparas
Wow.
un par de negrones?
She works here.
Vale.
Mad.
Nada más,
Okay.
yo me voy ya. ¿Vale?
Everything's just a front.
Chao.
¿Sabes por qué me jode tanto que habléis con Samuel? Que le tratéis como si no hubiera pasado nada. Sí, por su hermano. No, eso pensaba yo, pero no. No me jode porque sea el hermano del que mató a mi hermana. Su presencia me jode por otra cosa.
Fair enough.
Es como un pepito grillo que me taladra la cabeza.
You never lied to him in the first place, I guess.
Y si Nana no es el verdadero asesino,
Oh, that guy's gonna be awake. Perlo's gonna hear him.
¿cómo voy a pasar páginas si no sé que el verdadero asesino de mi hermana está en la cárcel?
He's awake. He's like, shit. At least Guzman's a bit more clever than just,
Simplemente ha decidido irse de aquí.
you know, knowing that there is more to it, probably.
Quizá porque todos los tíos que están a su alrededor acaban fumándose de una forma u otra. No sé nada. Lo siento.
Yeah, sure, Carly, you don't know anything. Okay then. Okay then.
¿Qué ha pasado? Te conozco, Carla. O también te lo vas a guardar para ti.
Can't tell us.
Me ha desaparecido.
He's not missing? What?
Está muerto.
He's dead. Don't know about that one, Carla. I'm not going to be buying that until I see a corpse. So, I mean, you say what you got to say. But I'm going to wait until we have definitive evidence on that one. But we'll wait and see, won't we? Oh, okay, there we go, guys. That is episode 2 of Elite Season 2. Again, another really good episode. I don't think I liked it quite as much as I did episode 1, but this one was still really, really good. Again, showing a bit more of these 3 new characters. We got introduced to the 3rd new character, I guess, who's putting on this front of, living this great life, having this amazing house, but she's actually just a cleaner for the house, and I really like that. It kind of added a bit more to the character straight away, or I guess in the first episode, so that was really cool. Nice little twist on that. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm not completely sold on those 3 characters just yet. I wouldn't say I like any of them, but like I said through in the reaction somewhere, that we have only had 2 episodes with them, so we'll wait and see what happens. And yeah, we had kind of Sam trying to get closer to Carla, and I vibed with that scene. I'm not even gonna lie, that might even be the thumbnail, because that was a madness. We gotta have Carla in a thumbnail. I think episode 1 I used Nadia, now we've got to use Carla, and then we'll just swap between them 2 for the rest of the season. No, we'll see what happens. But that scene was just mad, and we'll see what happens with them 2. She obviously, I've just realised I said we'll see what happens about 5 times in the past 2 minutes, maybe even 1 minute. We'll see what happens. What was I going to say? I lose my train of thought. This was a problem with doing reviews on the whim. But Nadia we didn't get much of. It's just kind of her and Omar looking after their dad, which is fine. But Omar's really uninteresting this season at the moment. Not as a whole, he was really good in season 1. Not all the way through, but he definitely was decent. Whereas I feel like the first 2 episodes with Omar, he's actually been the weakest out of the main cast, I'd say. He's really not done anything of interest. He's just been looking after the shop. So I'm hoping with episode 3 they do a bit more with Omar's character. Fingers crossed, because I think if we just have 3 episodes of him looking after the shop, it's going to be a bit dead. And Nadia really did nothing of interest this episode, unfortunately. But she was really good in episode 1, that's the kind of difference. Guzman kind of going on this rampage of just doing drugs and being mental, hopefully kind of wraps up with this episode. Like I said, I'll give him the kind of night they had there, because all the shit that was going down with his sister's death, it kind of makes sense. But I just didn't want a whole storyline of Guzman being on drugs, and then we'd have to get him out of drugs and stuff when he gets addicted, because, as I've said in reactions before, I feel like I've seen that storyline happen a million times before, and they're just never really that new or original. They're always kind of the same thing. So yeah, hopefully it's the end of episode 2 that kind of thing is done. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve to be annoyed or pissed off at certain characters. That's fine. I don't mind when he's like that, because he was like that in season 1 anyway. But the whole drugs thing and it going off the rails, I don't know, what the fuck. It's just not something that I'm too fussed about with Guzman's character. So yeah, who else was there? Lou, not really doing much again. She's kind of doing what she's doing in season 1, where I do like a character, but her story is just her being Lou. Going after people and coming up with these sassy one-liners, which is fine, but I just hope they build on her story a little bit more. You can tell she was getting annoyed with what Guzman was doing and stuff like that. So there's like little bits there, but nothing too major with her just yet. And I think the strongest was actually Carla and Sam. Surprisingly, Carla and Sam were really good this episode. So there was, oh, and yeah, that was it. Anda and Polo as well doing their thing in bed, which is interesting. I don't know if they'll build more on those 2 in future episodes. Maybe they will, but I'm assuming Anda will just go back to Omar. But Omar will find out about Polo, I'm going to assume, and then that'll be a whole bit new of drama for them all. So yeah, I really enjoyed this one. I'm going to give it probably a 7.8 out of 10. Really, really good episode. Not quite as strong as the premiere, but still really, really good. And I'm excited to see what happens in episode 3. So thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Everything I mentioned at the start of the video will be in the pinned comment down below. And I'll see you soon for episode 3. Until then, peace.